Welcome back, everybody, to episode 20 of Space Engineers. My name is Lainey from Nerdlette Gaming, and here it is, the SS Trident, ready to come. And I don't know if it's SS is the right terminology for it yet, so, just kind of give it a rest. It's fine. It could be worse. And I've considered not putting atmospheric thrusters and just doing the hydrogen thrusters, but we're trying to use as little hydrogen power as possible. I have shaped up the legs here a little bit where the landing gear is. I started giving a little bit of the shape over here and at the front. I don't know if this is how the front is going to end up looking at the end. I think I might even go a little bit further, but for now, I think I'm okay that it looks like it does. I do want it to have a few straight blocks so we can connect lights to it and other things. I've also started adding some turrets to the top. These are only Gatling turrets. They're 3x3, so they're really, really big. And the reason why I put them up there is because right there is the hangar doors, and I think we can connect them over here. I think we can put some tubes down there and connect it to have ammo and stuff. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Now over here, we have been working a little bit, and here's all our O2 H2 generators and our med bay. It's all as it was before, but I realized that I don't have an oxygen tank and I don't have a vent or anything over here. And I think I'm going to need a vent for here. I would like this to be pressurized and to pressurize every time I leave the cockpit here and to come back in. And then from here, I think it's okay that this is not pressurized, but I don't see why not, right? I think it should all be eventually. And I think we definitely can make that happen. Now, I don't know if I need 2 jump tribes. This might be kind of crazy. If you notice, I started building it a little bit, but it's taking me a long time to bring some of the stuff over. So what I'll work on next is I'm going to finally start welding this up. I'm going to weld up the front. Okay, I'm going to finish off the details at the front and weld it up. And once this is done, then we can decide what we're going to do with the rest of the ship. There's gonna have to be a lot of things here. Obviously, we have the thrusters. I've placed them in the back for now, the atmospherics, but we might need more in the front. I actually don't think 4 is going to be enough. We might need 8. So I had a couple of atmospheric thrusters on these sides that I have removed just so I could work on the shape of the ship. But once those are back on, it should be a lot easier to deal with, and we'll see. Look, hopefully it won't end up looking like a tube, but we'll do what we can to actually add some interesting shape to this. But yeah, let's get everything loaded on the little welder and get welding. Okay, guys, I have relogged because we've had a little bit of a snag. I was upgrading all of this, which has taken, I cannot tell you how long this has taken because I honestly can't even believe it. I've been at this forever. My little welder is charging again, so I gotta give it a few minutes. But these here cost 1,100 motors each. You know how many trips I had to make to move that? I don't even want to talk about it. Okay, and these over here also have quite a few heavy components. And most importantly, this other one over here has a ton of reactor comps that you had to bring over here, 2,000 of them. So that was also fun. I've made holes on the wall, okay, so I could easily weld them from the outside. So it was not too bad, but I have increased my character inventory to something ridiculous. But yeah, guys, it's been a challenge, okay? I have added these farms over here, these oxygen farms. I don't know if they'll work. Okay, I have no idea. And I tried to add a mirror here. It was working just fine. And then it kind of messed up. So I don't know. I have to look into it. Maybe I can get it fixed. And if not, then I won't. I don't know. But for now, I gotta go get more resources to get welding. I was hoping to hand weld some stuff on the interiors, so that's why I upped my character inventory, but it doesn't seem to be working. I just can't do it anymore. The ship is taking so long to weld, and I really only wanted to weld the basic design of here. As you can see, there's still a lot to do, and I was just adding a little bit of shape to the ship. It's not supposed to be anything too crazy. I haven't painted it or anything, so it looks still kind of blocky. But I haven't touched this back part at all. That's how long I've been welding. And I've just kind of been focused on welding this front part of the ship to see if I could at least get some of it done. Guys, let me know in the comments if you have a better way of welding ships. Like if you have some magic way in which you do it, because I honestly have been going a little bit crazy. Okay, guys, after hours of deliberation, I have ended up doing a couple of things. Okay, so I put big thrusters here at the front. I don't know how much more they'll cost, but before I had 3 little thrusters here, and if you see the PCU on this is only 15, well, the combined PCU of whatever contraption I had going on there was really, really high. So I don't know if this is going to be better or worse, but it is going to look more majestic. Now, you might also notice that this has changed quite a bit. I decided to go with this weird pattern. I feel it just looks more space engineering, but I think that's it. I'm not messing with the thrusters anymore, hopefully, at least for a little bit. And I'm going to get welding on the main structure here and then start working on some of the details around the corners because I still don't have a clue what I want to do with this. Alright, so we have named the vent outside here, outside vent, and we have turned the pressurize on so that we get some air from there. So hopefully, if you look, we've got some sensors now over here, and I've fully decorated this place. I was going to add some sort of feature up here so we'd block off those up here, like maybe something like this. I don't know. I was going to mess with this a little bit, but I would have to remove that light to do that corner. I probably will still do it just to cover the top ones, just so it looks a little bit cleaner in here. But as of right now, this is the look. I've got everything. I've got a bed. I've got some showers, some toilets, a little armory, which is probably going to be the most useful part because I think I can add items to here, so that's going to be nice. Obviously, we have our medical room, we have our assembler, and a couple of boxes. This box leads to the oxygen tanks, which are connected separately. The reason why I connected them separately is because I didn't want the ship to be connected to the O2H2 generators to get oxygen, simply so that it doesn't drain all my ice on oxygen when I can just get the oxygen tanks filled here, and I have some oxygen farms, so hopefully that will help with that. These doors are going to get annoying, but I can fix that. It's no problem. I usually am not going to be walking around here everywhere. I've added a console block, although I still have no idea how to use it. We'll figure it out. It's finally turned online, so that might be what we have to do, or we might have to add some scripts and stuff. Now, the boxes at the bottom here access the whole ship, and I have some items in there right now. Yeah, we have some resources there that I brought to create this thing. This is working, I think. It's hard to tell, but I think it is closing the doors up there. I'm going to have to probably double check this because it doesn't look like it looks like it might not be working quite right. So I'll go ahead and fix that sensor very soon. But as you can see, everything has been welded. Guys, it's taken so long. And I've added conveyor systems, sorta. That one doesn't seem to be working right. Maybe the O2H generator are not online, and I think that's probably what it is. But if you come over here, I've added batteries to this ship, just a couple of them, and some conveyors to connect the cargo. These over here that are kind of in a weird shape, these are to connect I believe it's some thrusters down at the bottom. So it has a reason to be there. It's just it looks a little bit weird, but that was the only way I could make it work. I was having some issues. I'm also pretty concerned that this here is going to mess with that, so that my ship is not going to drain off resources immediately. I'll have to think about it, but I think it might be okay. We'll see. The only other thing that I don't like is that the access to the refinery is gone, so I can't just put things straight into the refinery, but I can access a cargo box and it will be fine. These here are for the turrets outside. So there's some turrets connected back here, and I have brought some ammo for these. There we go. And it's going to drain them automatically over here. These are only for the back turrets. Mind you, they're only connected to each other. So if I want this cargo specifically to be connected to the rest of the base, I would have to run some conveyors from there to here, which I probably will do. I probably will run a conveyor from that box down to one of these over here. Maybe that one. It doesn't actually matter which one. I could run it to the reactor, but I don't know if things that don't go into the reactor pass through the reactor. Now, this thing was a nightmare to weld, but we got it. We got it. And I'm really, really hoping that it works as I think it does. I'll be honest, I have no idea. I have it connected to a box right now, so hopefully once I get it filled up, it will work. But for right now, we're not getting the power through the reactor. We're only getting power at the moment through the solar panels that are on the top floor. And I'll show you guys that in a second. We come over here. There they are, our beautiful jump drives. They're actually fully charged, which is honestly impressive. And over here, we have a little charging pad for something for a vehicle. Look, I don't know. We might have to make ourselves a miner that's a little bit small, but it might be able to work there, no problem. And I've added a few thrusters and a few turrets. If you notice, I haven't finished this ship. Right now, it's really, really white. But I do plan to paint it. I don't know. I think maybe I'll go something like this. I've been just messing with things, though I feel like that would be a really good color for a ship called like Mercy or something, some sort of rescue ship. But right now, I think I'll still go with that color because I can't really decide what color to go with. Okay, guys, so I've been having some fun with the sensors. It is daytime now, so everything's looking great. I haven't added the sensors for these doors yet because I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want it to work. I might add the sensor at the bottom here. I haven't decided, but I found the easiest way to add sensors. Sure, you can add it to the top of the doors and that will look it, but then you have to deal with the bottom, the right, the sides, all the other directions that you don't want to deal with. You just want the door to open when you're in front of it and to close when you're behind it. So this is the easiest way I found to install sensors so far, and I'm really, really happy about it, so I wanted to show you guys. All right, so when you walk up to a door, look how close we have to be. First of all, to get the door to open, so that's pretty good. It's only about half a block, meaning that when I'm in the bed or when I'm in the cargo, I shouldn't disturb this. So as long as I don't step into this block, I should be just fine. And notice that it won't even work if I'm outside the front, right? So if I'm even right here, it won't work. It will only work when I'm right at the front. So what I've done is I've added sensors here to the back, and it works on both doors. And you can see it works with this door too, but this one's a little bit different. I added it over there, but I'll explain this to you guys. I could add it right there, and honestly, that might be better. If I add it over here, then I only have to worry about the frontal one, and I'll save some power. So we'll redo that one. But I wanted to show you guys these over here because these are the easiest way I've found and to save the most amount of wattage. Because if you notice, when you increase the extent on any, it increases how much power it uses. So it's not a whole lot, but it will add up, I'm sure. If you add all these up, that's a lot, right? It just starts adding up to your ship. So I've lowered all of the other ones down to 0.1. That will save us as much power as possible. And the only one that I've had to put up is the front, because if you notice, this is the front of the sensor. Ergo, that's the only thing I have to add. And I have added it up to 6, just so it would open when I'm on this side of the door, because 5 is apparently about 2 cubes. So my guess is each cube is about 2.5 distance. So if you need a little bit more room, just make sure you add just a little bit more. So here would be 6. My guess is here would be 7, and here would be 7.5. So yeah, each cube is about 2.5. So just measure that however you will. Excellent. So that's how it works, guys. It's so simple. It's actually ridiculous. I love sensors. They're so fun. They're really, really so fun. I'm going to be doing some light painting. I had already started a little bit, if you notice over here. I'm going to go with the gray, white, black theme and red, obviously, and we'll see from there. To be honest, I have no idea what else I'm going to paint things as, but I'm going to paint very lightly. So leave your comments on there to let me know what you would rather see or what colors you would like to see on the ship, because I'm not actually sure. So I will take all options right now. All right, guys, it's complete. At least I think it will take off. It's hard to tell. Here we go. The SS Trident is finally here. Now, what you just heard is this opening, which I have done a lot of work on to make sure that it opens properly and doesn't crush my ship. But if you see, you come in here through the hangar. Oh, beautiful. I can park my little ship. Well done. My jump drives are fully charged, so I'm really excited about that. I think my conveyor system is working. As far as I can tell, I've tested it, and it's pretty good. I turned that one off so I can take components from the main base into here, but that should be turned on so that I can drain things from the ship into the boxes. So hopefully it'll work. You know, crossing my fingers on that. The batteries are almost fully charged. It's still plugged into the main base, which is pretty good because we did a conveyor system outside. I'll show you guys in a minute. But here we go. So if you come in here, we're good to go. We have a sensor to open that door. There we go. It closes, as you can see. And we can go left or right here to go to the cockpit, which is over here. Oh, beautiful. I've painted it all kind of different colors, kind of pulling in all the colors in our theme, which are basically black, white, red, a little bit of gray, and a little bit of gold. Those are like the little accent colors, I suppose. We have a little bit of silver here, like the chair, the bed, the little toilet. You can sit in the bathroom. But, you know, the shower and the armory, those are black. This med station is red. You know, so we're trying to carry it all throughout the whole ship, and we're just keeping some of the same things that we were using before. And if we go over here, oh yes, I fixed the sensors out here so that it opens only when you're really close to it. This took me a little bit to figure out, but I'll show you guys what I did. As you can see, you only have to be a block away, so it's pretty cool. So let me show you guys the settings on that. Lowered basically everything to 3. It doesn't need to be at 5. It actually wastes a lot more power if it's higher up, so you know, if you don't need it, then don't use it. I removed the right extent completely and the top extent completely. For some reason, this is considered left, even though it's right. But I don't know, that just must be the way I placed it. The back extent and the front extent need some sort of distance, because obviously I wanted it to detect me while I'm in the front and the back of it, but I don't want it to detect me too far away. So 3 meters is about a block from where the current sensor is, so it's not bad. I mean, a block is 2.5, but because the sensor is a little bit off to the left, it just works out perfectly to be only a block in front and a block behind, so perfect. The bottom I left it at 3 as well, because since I am coming down from the bottom, it's just better. So there you go. You can see it doesn't really activate until I'm on the block. Perfect. And I did the same with that one. So I feel really confident that I completely understand sensors, and I'm really happy about that, because it only took quite a while. So I've been at this for a minute, guys, and I don't know if I love everything about the colors that I've chosen and all of that, but I really love the arms. Okay, these are cool. Okay, I don't care what you say. Maybe you don't like them. I don't know. I don't care. I like them. I think they're kind of subtle. I didn't really go too crazy with the colors. I think I might need some more white, because I ended up making this gray as well. So maybe I'll include some of the black in there instead of the current. Maybe I do these here in black, the long side. So I did a little bit of black over here. So if I copy that, maybe I also carry it over here, and that might look cooler than the current one. I don't know what you guys think, but I actually think that does look better. So we're gonna paint more. If we look at these guys, they're only at 43%. Okay, now I don't know how many hydrogen tanks I actually brought in here, but they're only at 43%, and I'm out of ice, like out of ice. So we're gonna make a quick trip before it's too late. I almost don't even have a way to fly anymore. Yep. We're gonna have to hope for the best. And I'm going to go and grab some ice. So I have a ladder here, so if I run out of hydrogen, it won't be that bad. I don't even have enough to refill the bottles right now. That's how much ice I used. But it does look pretty cool. Look, guys, it is not looking that bad, okay? I mean, it's my first ship, okay? It only took me an insane amount of time to finish, but it's getting there, okay? I'm happy. And once I add my rocket turret, I'm going to be even happier. But I think I even need platinum to make that ammo. So, yeah, it's the impossibility right now. But I do have a lot of the other turrets, so I think we can take a little bit of heat. So let me go grab some ice. Let's make a trip to the ice lake and fill this up and come back, because I am not leaving until these tanks are 100% complete. We're flying. Don't mind us. This is why we put the gyroscopes on this thing. Oh, man. That is actually insane. We're going so fast. I'm a little concerned. No. You just have to believe. You just have to believe that we'll be fine. And it will all just happen. Oh, we are flying so high. We gotta slow down. Let's turn on our forward thrusters and try our hardest. Oh, No worries. Gyroscopes are the best. And here we are, guys. Look at that tree. It's just gone. It's just gone. Oh, man. What an adventure I've been on in the last few days, I'll be honest. I can't believe this got semi-finished. All right, guys, we're back with all the ice. We actually brought every single cargo container full of ice. So we have two more large cargo containers and a bunch of little cargo containers full of ice. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can't believe this little rocket rover is able to make it everywhere. It's just so beautiful. I think what I'm going to do now is maybe I will manually empty it really quickly into our ice boxes down there. And then I'm going to make another trip because when I go to space, I want to at least have one cargo box full of ice. Just so, you know, everything just keeps going while I'm flying. I don't want any issues. I don't want to be out there farming for ice for days. All right, guys, so I know it's not the most efficient thing, but we are going to be taking this miner with us to space. I know it has atmospheric thrusters, which is kind of lame, but I don't care. I don't care. As long as it fits in there, we'll take in it. And maybe I'll just leave it at the top of on the hanger. And the reason why I'm doing it is, one, it can fly down to a planet if we need to, right? If we need to, it can. Now, it won't be able to drill that easily in a planet because it doesn't have a lot of side thrustage. As you can see, it only has the tops, basically. So if I'm drilling in a planet, I'm going to have some issues backing up and doing other things. Definitely backing up is going to be a big issue. I only have 2 thrusters and 2 little ones. That's not going to do it. So I'm not going to be too concerned with mining in a planet with it. If we get to a planet, I'll just probably farm a little bit and I'll make a miner for the planet. I'll make one of these, or maybe I'll just take that one with me as well. Am I crazy enough to take 2 miners with it? I think I might, guys. I'm taking everything with me. You know what? If we die, we die, right? And my only concern at the moment is whether or not the big mama ship, the SS Trident, the Mercy ship over there, will be able to take off. I don't know, guys. I don't know if these atmospheric thrusters are going to be enough for the amount of weight that we have. So I guess we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see.
No fuel.
That is really annoying. Why does he keep saying no fuel?
No fuel.
That's gonna drive me insane. Alright, we've tossed the uranium there. Yes? Yes, okay, perfect. That was so annoying. Just, so annoying. Alright, let's take off. Oh. Please, 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 please. Stay even. Stay steady. Alright. Alright, we're off. We're off. I'll be honest, guys. Am I steady? I don't know. But I'm off. I am absolutely off. Guys, we're going up so slow, and this is at max thruster. Ugh. Needless to say, I think we might need some more thrustage. Upwards at least. But look, slowly but surely, we're making it to space. Okay, so that's all that matters. And eventually, we'll get out of enough gravity that we should be going pretty fast. Guys, we made it. We're in Sierra G. Alright, I'm gonna stop us. Oh, beautiful. The sun is beaming down on our resource, so we should be producing enough oxygen. I just want to check that all our systems are working. And then we're gonna point ourselves towards that, and that is where we're going on the next episode. I really hope we make it. Okay, I really hope we make it, but if we don't, then we're just gonna explore some asteroids and then get back here. I mean, we do have it pinned, so hopefully we'll be able to find it. But otherwise, we'll make a couple of pins along the way. I don't know which one is closer. There's another planet up there, but I'm guessing that one is a lot closer. Look, I don't know how long it's gonna take us, but we're going there. But there we go. Guys, we made it. We got the SS Trident up here, up to space. It is wonderful. It is beautiful. I can't believe we did it. We made it. We're here. Lovely. All right, guys, here we are. We are in space. We are fully stationary. I'm going to turn off all our thrusters, and we're just going to hang in here for a little bit. I'm going to check on all our systems to make sure everything's working fine. So in the next episode, we'll see if my oxygen is fine, if my gravity generator is fine, and all other systems to make sure that we are actually collecting energy and collecting oxygen so we're not going to die here. And then we're going to head towards the other planet. I think this is our plan. We could also check out the asteroids and see what other goodies lies ahead. So I have to turn on my detectors, and we hope that we find some stuff on the way to this planet. But we might just jump. I think that might be the strategy here, to jump as close to the planet as possible. I don't know if 2 jump drives will get us there, but if not, then we'll figure it out. Hopefully we'll, but if not, we'll find out on the next episode. I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. It sort of looks like the picture. We got it almost there. And I hope you guys join us on the next adventure, which will be going to that alien planet. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next one. Until then, bye.